Hi, I'm Jennifer Sherlock. Welcome to PA Harness Week. We have a hot show coming up for you this week. You'll meet a hands-on harness racing lifer, Judy Welth. Plus, we'll head to Yonkers in New York to see if Rock and Roll Heaven could win harness racing's third leg of the Triple Crown. All the best from Harris, Chester, and Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. Plus, stay tuned for the coaches' picks. That's all coming up next on racing's fastest-paced half hour, PA Harness Week.
To the goal! Explosive Matter wins the Colonial easily. Underway.
Starting fast outside here is Brett Messenger to the early. 55 before the halftime. Just over 3 to go. At the top of the stretch.
Hi everybody and welcome to PA Harness Week. This is a show for people who love horses. And if you're like us, and why wouldn't you, because you're watching, you love horses too. Let me start out by saying something. This past Saturday was the Breeders' Cup in Thoroughbreds. And you know what? It doesn't matter if they're under tack or they're pulling a sulky, we love our horses. And Saturday was a great day when love was never more evident than at legendary Churchill Downs when the chick took on the boys. Not only the boys, but the best boys in the world, Zenyatta, Thoroughbred Racing's reigning queen, took on a field of the best horses in the world, and they were all males. She wound up losing by about this much for the first time in her career, but it was clearly the best effort I had ever seen. And she will live forever as people will talk about, wow, I saw Zenyatta run her best race ever, and it was the race that she lost. So she went out 19 wins and 20 starts, an amazing horse, spotted the field 25 lengths, and just missed by this much. So it was great. Congratulations to Blame on the race, and Zenyatta and her owners. And we salute you here from PA Harness Week. Hi, everybody. Oh, I'm out of breath. I'm Steve Ross, along with my partner, Heather Moffett. Did you watch the race?
First of all, I do not believe that you're out of breath. That I just want to get out of the way, okay?
Even how long-winded it's okay?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, we got a great show for you today. And the other thing is, and I'll be done with this, at the Turf Club, I went to a Turf Club on Saturday, and it was like I was Jay Leno. Everybody there knew me, and my head was about this big. I couldn't get out the door, so obviously we're not alone in this venture. Thanks for watching out there, folks. All right, Heather's got some stuff that happened in Hoofbeats magazine that she would like to share with us. So share away, babe.
This is just like show and tell. Okay, this is my Hoofbeats magazine from November.
What month is it? Oh, November.
All right, so inside there is an article about me, and it's called Heather's World.
Let's get to the important point.
Yeah, well, I want to say that Hoofbeats was nice enough to ask me to write this. I wrote this about my show that I do in Delaware, how I got into racing. So if you have not gotten a Hoofbeats, go to ustrotting.com and see if you can get a November issue. Also, see this nice, lovely picture of me? There's also a little picture of me and Steve over here. This Hoofbeats magazine was all about racing on the internet and how Facebook, social networking, websites, everything like that, television comes into play in harness racing. So thanks so much.
Neat. Well, you know why? Because Facebook. We know why you're asked to write it. Okay, now there's a tremendous amateur racing series going on. Tell us about that.
It's called the CKG Billing Series, and it's for amateur drivers. Amateur just means that, it doesn't mean that they don't know what they're doing, because they totally do. They're just not taking the 5% that most drivers get. They either donate it to charity, give it back to the trainer, whatever, but they don't actually take it. So at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs, they actually had a couple races last Saturday for the Billing Series. First of all, in race 3, that was the first division, PA plates driven by David Yurok and trained by Jody Doherty stopped the timer in 2:01.1. They got a good trip around the 5/8 mile oval, and it was a good payoff too. They brought home a $22.80 ticket to their supporters. Admirable Hanover and Peter Gary were second, and then third place went to Garland's Brat and driver David Ehrenberg the second. Now there is also another division that night, and it was 17-year-old Joey Bongiorno who drove Winterly Brook to a new lifetime mark of 157.4. By the way, I want to mention all these races are trotting races. Now they won by 9 lengths. Double Strength and David Offenberg took the place spot. Third place finisher was Civil Probable Cause with Don Hoover. By the way, Buongiorno has now won 4 out of 10 starts this season, a second and 2-place finishes. They have one more stop on this series, and it's at Yonkers. It's a super close race. We've got Jamie Mara, who's up by 1 point, and that's it, over Simone Hudson. So it's going to be interesting. By the way, November 22nd, right here at Harris Chester, it's the Eastern Regional Final, so you want to come out to see that.
Super, way to go, Joe. And now let's get to the harness racing action. Saturday's 9th race at Pocono Downs, Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs, was their feature. It was the $24,000 open handicap, and Velos, that hard knocker who lost last week's feature at 2-5, went off at 9-5 this time with Tom Jackson. Presidential Order was 2-1 with Georgie Knapp for Lou Pena, and St. William with Larry Stolbaum was the 3-1 third choice. And here with the call is Jim Baviglia.
Underway, Transcending showing early on, a nose out in front. Mr. Right Now gunning on the inside, outside coming up there, Presidential Order, and St. William in between horses, also very close. 4 of them jockeying for position there with Presidential Order taking over the lead. Gapped out 5th comes Drop Red, followed by Rusty Tank, and Velos is the early trailer. Presidential Order comes away with a lead, but Transcending not going to let him settle there, coming up on the outside. The quarter 27 1/5. Here comes Transcending, and Matt Kakali to take the lead away from Presidential Order, and does so with a nice brush there. Presidential Order going to retake here. This one has just missed the last 2 times out in this group. Inside Mr. Right Now third, followed by St. William as Presidential Order clears. Now launching first over, Drop Red, coming off a track record mile last time. Velos hot on his heels on the outside. Rusty Tank the trailer. To the half now, 55-3, 28-2 the second panel. Presidential Order has the lead, has been used a few times already though, and now first over, Drop Red, ranging up there within 3 parts of a length of the lead. Transcending back in the pocket third. Velos second over and wanting to go fourth. Mr. Right Now saving ground third over. St. William has some good late kick, he's 6th. Rusty Tank gapped out at the end. Drop Red now on even terms with Presidential Order. 3/4, 123 even, 27-2 there on the back stretch. It's Drop Red on the outside, Presidential Order inside. Velos getting ready to make a 3-wide move. Transcending and St. William right there as well. Top of the stretch, Drop Red taking a slight lead. Presidential Order fighting on the inside. Outside, Velos is rallying. It's a slight lead for Drop Red. Velos coming up fast. It's going to be tight to the line. Drop Red.
Well, some of you may remember from last week that Drop Red paid $14 and change with Georgie Knapp. Well, this week, if you came right back to the same horse, Drop Red, you were rewarded with a 5-1 mutual. So people were making money like crazy on Drop Red, last week's winner. Won it again, made it 2 in a row, outgutsing Velos to win in 150-3. Presidential Order cut the mile for Georgie Knapp, but quit late and was 2 back in third. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll have more from Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs and action from right here, Harris Chester. Don't go away.
And Lightning Moon is racing for a heavier challenge from Orr.
Get ready, because table games have come to Harris Chester with more hometown action than ever before. It's the only Philadelphia area casino that earns you comps at Total Rewards casinos like Harris Resort in Atlantic City. Play big with a huge new selection of poker, blackjack, craps, roulette, and so much more. New games, new action, and the most rewarding card program. Harris Chester. Be part of the fun. Play at Harris Chester with your Total Rewards card and earn great comps and offers for Harris Resort in Atlantic City.
NF Quotable got
Why do so many winners travel in EB trailers? They love the ride. EB Pacesetter trailers deliver your horses in peak condition, ready to race every time. Designed to provide safe and comfortable transport for standard-bred racehorses, EB's Pacesetter Series trailers are the preferred choice of professional standard-bred trainers and breeders nationwide. All EB Pacesetter models feature custom standard-bred options and excellent airflow and aligned interior sealing to keep your horses fresh and comfortable. Every EB trailer has commercial quality componentry and riveted sidewall construction engineered and designed to stand up to constant and rigorous horse and road use. And a sleek aerodynamic nose design that also delivers improved fuel savings. More winners ride with EB than any other trailer. EB, setting the pace in standard-bred horse transportation.